Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. So, here in this section, this part, we will be dealing with the slit beading. The first one has already been uploaded, which was the top, and this is the second one, the beading. Hello, so let's get right into it. I always make sure I cut the bicones or crystals from the strings that it normally originally comes from. Okay, I just cut them. Sometimes they are metallic, sometimes they are rubber. So whatever it comes with, I accept it. I cut them and I fill my bead and spin. It is a must for you to get a bead and spin. It helps you finish your work efficiently and it helps you to work in the shortest possible time. Is just make sure your time that you're working with projects, like you get to finish it in a shorter period. So why not get one? Kindly send me a message on WhatsApp to get yours delivered to you. It is best to always invest in your business. So get one of these bead and spin and you will never waste your money when you purchase this. It is a must for you to have it because it will help you to efficiently work in a greater space, okay, in a greater time. So just get one. So you always have to make sure that you fill your threads. Okay, place your hand there to make sure that you are working around the exact measurement you placed your hand. You don't necessarily have to use your pen or pencils to give those marks. Sometimes the bicones you're working around can actually direct you to have the amount of inches you need in order to move on to the next step. Okay, bicones, sometimes when you're working around with these bicones and crystals, you realize that the holes actually gets to different places and it just gives you different measurements. And this is the reason why I don't cut my threads. You've been asking in the comments, this is one of the reasons. You realize that I needed a lot of threads here in this section, and that is what I did. I just had to go back, pull from the original thread that is there, the pool of thread, and then I was pulling it till I got to the end of it to get more or the amount I needed to finish that section. And it helps a lot because when you decide to cut them, you would have to tie it when you are working it. When you get finished with the thread you're using, you have to tie it. So you realize that just a small distance and you have almost 3 ties there or 2 ties there, which is not cool. So when you pull it like this or when you don't cut it, it helps you to work around the ample threads you need. When you get any shortages, you can just go back to pull them, and that is the best way you can. You just try your maximum best to limit your threads tying or your bicones tying, and it just helps you. It makes the work neat, it makes it classic, it makes it elegant, it makes it look pro, it makes it look professional. Do you get it? And you just want to achieve that, so why just cut it if you don't have to work around or use the thread to work any other thing, like to work on something else? There is no need for you to tie it. Just leave it there and then work around it. When you have shortages, you go back, pull it till you get to the destination you want to or where you feel like it's fine for you to cut it. Then you do so. But if not, there is no need for you to tie it. So you place your hand there like you can see here, and then you get to know the exact inches that you need to pull out. A pull up, what's up? A pull up. So that is what you gotta do, okay? That is the best way you gotta do to make sure that you are getting a unique, neat, presentable beading. That is what you're doing here. So that is what you see me doing here. You place your hand there to get the exact measurement you need, and then you just pull it, and you're good to go. And like I said, it is always best to place your hand there to know the exact measurements or the exact place where you need to pull, get into the kente and pull out, and then pull the thread. Okay, it is always best to work around in that section. This one I was working with 3 bicones at a time. You can decide to go 4 or 5, but I thought that the way how it was, I wanted to use 3 bicones so that it would, not be too much, not be small, but you can feel the pack. Okay. It was a slit and I just didn't want it to be too many like the top, so I had to limit it in a way and follow the specific pattern to achieve it. The northern kente is quite different from the southern kente, especially when it comes to the patterns that comes in. One thing I've realized is that the northern kente normally works in straight lines, and the pattern kente, the other kente, the Ashanti or the southern kente, also comes in a different kind of patterns. That one, it can be circular, some can be oval, some can be like, it comes in a whole lot of shapes. But once I've realized, or once I have worked with the Northern Kente, actually has a lot of straight lines. So I think a lot of straight beadings or like the straight stitches work perfectly with this. That is what I've noticed. If you've worked with something else, that is yours. But with mine, this is what I've noticed, and I think is a great positive thing that I've actually got to understand how the Northern basically works in this field. Okay, so this is it. You get your beads from your bead and spin. You just pin it and it just fills the threads. Why not get one of these? Yeah, so that is it. You pass through your kente, and then small inches away from that was what I was doing here. And then you come out like that, you pull it out, and that is what you get. So this was the red section, and this was what we were doing. This is what we were also doing. The red was also 3, the green was 3, so the red was also 3. That was the pattern I wanted to follow up with, and I wanted to make this bead in 3 because I didn't want to make it too full, not too little, not too packed, just like that moderate kind of look. That was what I wanted to get it. Why not get one of these? If I look at the bead and spin and how it just makes work, so it has really helped me. So kindly do this of me to get yours delivered to you wherever you are. And if you have not liked this channel, kindly do like this video, subscribe, and share with your family and colleagues. Okay, share with your friends and colleagues, because I have a lot of tutorials installed for us all to learn. So that's what you can see us doing here. But one thing that I've really noticed about these crystals and these Bicones is that color rainbow. The rainbow colors is just so extravagantly very loud and very beautifully loud. I don't know what, I just love the color rainbow. But here in this section, we're still dealing with the red. So you can see here, you pick your seed beads, you pass it through your kente. And this was how the whole project came out and being like. This is how the whole thing looks like at the end of the day. If you're enjoying this video, if you enjoyed it, you learned a lot of things, kindly give it a like, subscribe, share with your friends and colleagues, and see you next time. XOXO.